Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Topic for today's quiz is UPSc CAPF Question Paper 2017 Paper 1. Question number 1. Which one of the following countries has officially recognized Bitcoin as a legal payment method since 1st of April 2017? Option A. Japan. Option B. China. Option C. USA. Option D. India. The correct answer is Option A. Japan. Bitcoin has now been declared as a legal tender or payment method in Japan, effective from April 1, 2017. Japan's Financial Services Agency has put capital requirements, cybersecurity, auditing, and other operational regulations in place for currency exchanges that will be adopting Bitcoin. Question number 2. Consider the following passage and identify the person. Born in April 1932, she was a renowned Hindustani classical vocalist. She was recognized as an innovative exponent of the Jaipur Gharana. She was awarded Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. She was also a fellow of Sangeet Natak Academy. She died in April 2017. Option A. Mrinalini Sarabhai. Option B. Mogubhai Kurdikar. Option C. Kishori Amonkar. Option D. M.S. Subalakshmi. The correct answer is Option C. Kishori Amonkar. Kishore Amonkar was a performer of the classical genre Khyal and the light classical genres Thumri and Bhajan. She is considered one of the preeminent representatives of Hindustani classical music. She received several of India's national awards and civilian honors, including the Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Sangeet Natak Academy Award, and Sangeet Natak Academy Fellowship. Question number 3. Which one of the following is the winner of the Vijay Hazare Trophy 2017? Option A. Uttar Pradesh. Option B. Karnataka. Option C. Assam. Option D. Tamil Nadu. The correct answer is Option D. Tamil Nadu. The 2017-18 Vijay Hazare Trophy was the 16th season of the Vijay Hazare Trophy, a Lister cricket tournament in India. It was contested by the 28 domestic cricket teams of India. Tamil Nadu were the defending champions. In December 2017, the fixtures were brought forward to allow players to practice ahead of the 2018 Indian Premier League. Question number 4. The average of 7 consecutive odd number is m. If the next 3 odd numbers also included, the average, option A, remains unchanged. Option B, increases by 1.5. Option C, increases by 2. Option D, increases by 3. The correct answer is Option D, increases by 3. If the next 3 numbers are also included, the average will be increased by 3. Question number 5. Which one of the following statements about Allahabad Prashasti is correct? Option A. It clearly presents the Gupta Empire as the epicenter of a complex web of varied political relationships. Option B. Line 15 of it refers to the capturing a king of the Kota family. Option C. Line 23 refers to Samudragupta violently exterminating a number of kings of Aryavarta. Option D. Line 20 refers to rulers offering tribute, obeying the orders of the Gupta king. The correct answer is Option C. Line 23 refers to Samudragupta violently exterminating a number of kings of Aryavarta. The Allahabad Pillar, one of the pillars of Ashoka, was an emperor of the Maurya dynasty. While it is one of the few extant pillars that carry his edicts, it is particularly notable for containing later inscriptions attributed to the Gupta emperor, Samudragupta. Also engraved on the stone are inscriptions by the Mughal emperor, Jahangir, in the 17th century. Lines 13-015 of the inscription refer to his conquest of the 3 kings of the north. They were Achyuta, Nagasena, and Ganpati Naga, all belonging to the Naga dynasty. Lines 19-20 describe Samudragupta's Deccan campaign. Lines 21-023 mentions the names of the 9 kings of Aryavarta defeated by Samudragupta. Question number 6. Which one of the following statements about the Gupta period is not correct? Option A. Forced labor, Vishti, became more common than before in this period. Option B. A passage in the Vishnu Purana refers to the Guptas enjoying all the territories along the Ganga up to Prayaga. Option C. The Mahrauli inscription suggests that Chandragupta fought against a confederacy of enemies in Bengal and also led a campaign into the Punjab. Option D. Saurashtra was not a part of the Gupta Empire. The correct answer is Option D. Saurashtra was not a part of the Gupta Empire. All the given statements are correct except for statement 4, as Saurashtra was very much a part of the Gupta dynasty and Chandragupta Vikramaditya reigned between AD 470. It was also a part of the Mauryan dynasty and later became a part of Samprati Mauryas of Ujjain. Further, it came under the rule of the Satvahana dynasty. Question number 7. Which one of the following statements about the Sukanya Samriddhi scheme is not correct? Option A. Only parents of girls up to the age of 10 years can open such accounts in their daughter's name. Option B. Contributions are eligible for tax benefits under Section 800 of the Income Tax Act. Option C. Interest earned thereon is exempted up to 1,500 rupees per annum. Option D. A maximum of Rs 150 lakh per annum can be invested in this account. The correct answer is Option C. Interest earned thereon is exempted up to 1,500 rupees per annum. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana (SSY) is a small deposit scheme for the girl child launched as a part of the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign. One of the reasons why this scheme has become popular is due to its tax benefit. It comes with the maximum tax benefit of 1.5 lakh rupees under Section 80C of the Income Tax Act. Question number 8. Nomadic Elephant is a joint military exercise between India and Option A. China. Option B. Mongolia. Option C. Vietnam. Option D. Bhutan. The correct answer is Option B. Mongolia. The Indo-Mongolian joint military exercise is termed as Nomadic Elephant. It is a bilateral exercise between two nations, India and Mongolia. The troops of armies of both countries participate in the Nomadic Elephant exercise. There are series of this exercise, the latest being the 14th edition of Nomadic Elephant. Question number 9. Which one of the following artificial sweeteners is modified sugar? Option A. Aspartame. Option B. Saccharin. Option C. Sucralose. Option D. Alitame. The correct answer is Option C. Sucralose. Sucralose is a modified sugar compound that is about 600 times as sweet as sugar. It is produced from sucrose when 3 chlorine atoms replace 3 hydroxyl groups, O. This modified molecule can be used in beverages, frozen desserts, and gum. Unlike the others, it is stable in heat and can be used in baked and fried goods. Question number 10. Which one of the following polymers is made of protein? Option A. Rubber. Option B. Cotton. Option C. Wool. Option D. Jute. The correct answer is Option C. Wool. The wool polymer is a linear keratin polymer with some very short side of groups and it normally has a helical configuration. Question number 11. Which of the following diseases are caused by the consumption of water contaminated by mercury and nitrate? Option A. Meena disease and osteoporosis. Option B. Osteoporosis and blue baby syndrome. Option C. Meena disease and blue baby syndrome. Option D. Osteoporosis and Meena disease. The correct answer is Option C. Meena disease and blue baby syndrome. Blue baby syndrome is caused by methemoglobinemia. It is caused by nitrate contamination in groundwater, resulting in a decreased oxygen carrying capacity of hemoglobin in babies, leading to death. Menomatter disease is a neurological syndrome caused by severe mercury poisoning. IIIT disease was caused by cadmium poisoning. Question number 12. Leakage of which one of the following gases had caused Bhopal gas tragedy in the year 1984? Option A. Methyl isocyanate. Option B. Hexamethylene diisocyanate. Option C. Isophorone diisocyanate. Option D. Isothiocyanate. The correct answer is Option A. Methyl isocyanate. The Bhopal gas tragedy, which left nearly 15,000 dead, is one of the several such man-made disasters which caused untold damage to humanity and the environment. On December 3, 1984, the world's worst industrial catastrophe occurred due to the leak of methyl isocyanate gas from the Union Carbide India Limited Company, UCIL, in Bhopal. Question number 13. Which one of the following tiger reserves of India has Bhur Singh the Barahsingha as its official mascot? Option A. Nameri Tiger Reserve. Option B. Ranthambore Tiger Reserve. Option C. Panna Tiger Reserve. Option D. Kanha Tiger Reserve. The correct answer is Option D. Kanha Tiger Reserve. Meet Bhur Singh the Barahsingha Kanha Tiger Reserve becomes first in India to get official mascot. Barahsingha, or swamp deer, is the state animal of Madhya Pradesh. The Kanha Tiger Reserve, spread over Mandala and Balaghat districts, is the only place in the world where the species exists. Question number 14. Which one of the following elements is present in the green pigment of leaves? Option A. Magnesium. Option B. Iron. Option C. Calcium. Option D. Copper. The correct answer is Option A. Magnesium. In other words, it can be said that the green color of the leaves is due to the magnesium ion present in the plant. Magnesium is present in the enzyme, in chlorophyll. Magnesium is also required to activate two enzymes like RuBP carboxylase. Magnesium also activates the enzyme which puts the sugar into the phloem vessel. Question number 15. Which one of the following is not correct about organic farming? Option A. It does not use genetically modified seeds. Option B. Synthetic pesticides or fertilizers are not used. Option C. It uses minimal crop rotation. Option D. It uses ecologically protective practices. The correct answer is Option C. It uses minimal crop rotation. Organic farming is a farming method that involves growing and nurturing crops without the use of synthetic-based fertilizers and pesticides. Also, no genetically modified organisms are permitted. It relies on ecologically balanced agricultural principles like crop rotation, green manure, organic waste, biological pest control, mineral and rock additives. Organic farming makes use of pesticides and fertilizers if they are considered natural and avoids the use of various petrochemical fertilizers and pesticides. Question number 16. Which one of the following instruments is used for measuring moisture content of air? Option A. Hydrometer. Option B. Hygrometer. Option C. Hypsometer. Option D. Pycnometer. The correct answer is Option B. Hygrometer. A hygrometer is an instrument used to measure the amount of water vapor in the air, in soil, or in confined spaces. Humidity measurement instruments usually rely on measurements of some other quantities such as temperature, pressure, mass, a mechanical or electrical change in a substance as moisture is absorbed. By calibration and calculation, these measured quantities can lead to a measurement of humidity. Question number 17. Bronze is an alloy of copper and Option A. Nickel. Option B. Iron. Option C. Tin. Option D. Aluminium. The correct answer is Option C. Tin. Bronze is an alloy consisting primarily of copper, commonly with about 12 to 12.5% tin and often with the addition of other metals and sometimes non-metals or metalloids such as arsenic, phosphorus bronze, tin SN, or silicon. These additions produce a range of alloys that may be harder than copper alone, or have other useful properties, such as stiffness, ductility, or machinability. Question number 18. Liquid water is denser than ice due to Option A. Higher surface tension. Option B. Hydrogen bonding. Option C. Van der Waals forces. Option D. Covalent bonding. The correct answer is Option B. Hydrogen bonding. Due to intermolecular hydrogen bonding, ice forms hexagonal three-dimensional crystal lattice in which almost half the space is unoccupied. When ice melts, some of the hydrogen bonds are broken and some of the empty space is occupied by water molecules. Hence, liquid water is a higher density than ice. Question number 19. Which one of the following is the chemical name of heavy water? Option A. Hydrogen oxide. Option B. Deuterium dioxide. Option C. Deuterium oxide. Option D. Heavy hydrogen oxide. The correct answer is Option C. Deuterium oxide. Heavy water, D2O, also called deuterium oxide, water composed of deuterium, the hydrogen isotope with a mass double that of ordinary hydrogen, and oxygen. Ordinary water has a composition represented by H2O. Question number 20. Who among the following has coined the term quark, the fundamental particles that make up protons and neutrons in an atomic nucleus? Option A. Richard Feynman. Option B. Murray Gell-Mann. Option C. Albert Einstein. Option D. Niels Bohr. The correct answer is Option B. Murray Gell-Mann. A quark is an elementary particle and a fundamental constituent of matter. Quarks combine to form composite particles called hadrons, the most stable of which are protons and neutrons, the components of atomic nuclei. The quark model was independently proposed by physicists Murray Gell-Mann and George Zweig in 1964. Quarks were introduced as parts of an ordering scheme for hadrons, and there was little evidence for their physical existence until deep inelastic scattering experiments at the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center in 1968. Accelerator experiments have provided evidence for all 6 flavors. The top quark was the last to be discovered at Fermilab in 1995. Question number 21. The mass number of an element is not changed when it emits. Option A. Alpha and beta radiations only. Option B. Alpha and gamma radiations only. Option C. Beta and gamma radiations only. Option D. Alpha, beta and gamma radiations. The correct answer is Option C. Beta and gamma radiations only. Gamma radiations do not change the number of protons or neutrons in a nucleus, but it does change the way they are arranged, therefore keeping the mass number of the atom unchanged. Similarly, beta radiations also keep the atomic mass in an atom unchanged. Question number 22. In March 2017, a High Court in India had accorded the status of living human entities to which 2 of the following rivers? Option A. Brahmaputra and Ganga. Option B. Ganga and Yamuna. Option C. Yamuna and Godavari. Option D. Krishna and Kaveri. The correct answer is Option B. Ganga and Yamuna. In a landmark judgment on March 20th, the Uttarakhand High Court accorded the status of living human entities to the Ganga and Yamuna, 2 of India's most sacred rivers. Question number 23. Which one of the following diseases is caused by cadmium pollution? Option A. Meena matter. Option B. IIIT. Option C. Fluorosis. Option D. Blue baby syndrome. The correct answer is Option B. IIIT. IIIT disease was the name given to the mass cadmium poisoning of Toyama Prefecture, Japan, starting around 1912. The term IIIT disease was coined by locals for the severe pain victims felt in the spine and joints. Cadmium poisoning can also cause softening of the bones and kidney failure. The cadmium was released into rivers by mining companies in the mountains, which were successfully sued for the damage. IIIT disease is known as one of the 4 big pollution diseases of Japan. Question number 24. NPP, net primary productivity, is highest for option A, tropical forests, option B, swamps, option C, reefs, option D, woodland and shrubland. The correct answer is option A, tropical forests. Net primary productivity, NPP, is the rate at which producers use photosynthesis to produce and store chemical energy minus the rate at which they use some of this for their own respiration. The highest NPP rates are in swamps and marshes, tropical rainforests, and estuaries, while the lowest are found in the desert, tundra, and open ocean. Question number 25. The ecological niche of an organism relates to option A, specific habitat of the organism, option B, symbiotic relationship with other organisms, option C, diverse occurrence of a species under different conditions, option D, its interaction with all other organisms. The correct answer is option A, specific habitat of the organism. An ecological niche defines the position of a species within an ecosystem or ecological community and describes the conditions it requires to survive in that particular habitat. It also defines the specific role the species plays in the habitat. Question number 26. Free-swimming macroscopic animals in an aquatic environment are referred to as option A, plankton, option B, periphyton, option C, benthos, option D, nekton. The correct answer is option D, nekton. The term nekton refers to free-swimming aquatic organisms, especially fishes, crustaceans, and cephalopods. Some definitions include marine mammals. Swimming forms less than about 20 mm in size are usually considered members of the zooplankton. However, the term micronekton has been used for small, motile, forms in the water column. Question number 27. The term biomagnifications is referred to as option A, increase in the body weight, option B, uncontrolled growth of harmful organisms, option C, accumulation of increasing amount of non-degradable pollutant through food chain, option D, increase in the number of bacteria in a culture medium. The correct answer is option C, accumulation of increasing amount of non-degradable pollutant through food chain. Biomagnification, also known as amplification or biological magnification, is any concentration of a toxin, such as pesticides, in the tissues of tolerant organisms at successively higher levels in a food chain. This increase can occur as a result of persistence, where the substance cannot be broken down by environmental processes. Food chain energetics, where the substance's concentration increases progressively as it moves up a food chain. Low or non-existent rate of internal degradation or excretion of the substance, mainly due to water insolubility. Question number 28. Carborundum is used as an abrasive because it, option A, has high thermal conductivity, option B, has low coefficient of expansion, option C, has high chemical stability, option D, is extremely hard. The correct answer is option D, is extremely hard. Carborundum is silicon carbide, SiC, a very hard material used as an abrasive on sandpaper and in other applications. It is prepared by the reaction of pure sand, CO2, with carbon at high temperatures. Carbon monoxide, CO, is the other product of this reaction. Question number 29. The Bamla Pass is located in Option A, Sikkim. Option B, Arunachal Pradesh. Option C, Himachal Pradesh. Option D, Himachal Pradesh. The correct answer is Option B, Arunachal Pradesh. The Bamla Pass is a border pass between Tibet's Kona County and India's Tawang district in Arunachal Pradesh. It is 37 kilometers away from the town of Tawang and 43 kilometers from the town of Kona, Sonadzong. The pass currently serves as a trading point between Tawang and Tibet. Question number 30. Which one of the following is located at the southernmost latitude? Option A, South Africa. Option B, Australia. Option C, Chile. Option D, Polynesia. The correct answer is Option C, Chile. Chile is a South American country that spans 39 degrees of latitude without significant longitudinal variations and includes the southernmost populated region in the world. Chile has an estimated population of 17 million with a relatively homogeneous ethnic background composed of a blend of European, mainly Spanish, and indigenous ethnicities. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.